from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Try and start this drive in the air. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Out. It's fourth down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
By the Steelers.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now a handoff looking right. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Byron Jones brought him down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down, Steelers.
First down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 18-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
On the play.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Taylor now returning it. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A first update now from Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Dolphins nothing.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Dolphin football. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Taken down.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
To return is Taylor, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Four yards remain for 2nd down.
Let's go, team. It's serious right here. We got to step it up. Mark 55. Mark 55.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
At the 17-yard line.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks.
9 picks. You want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's the option. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
6-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to rifle up. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this. One more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Deep ball. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some
The ball comes out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
2nd and 14. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now left side on the swing pass.
I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Jesus.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead now increases to 20-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to
Oh, your draft happened already?
And that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out.
Well, if you listen to Big Easy Mike, you could have slow drafted and been done even faster.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ew, what the fuck is it? Why is Micah Parsons in zone?
Down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10.
I hate that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then
Not
running to get to the
available yet.
sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
What? Okay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game.
Jesus,
frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Yeah, games never say their rookies' names, unfortunately.
As they come up on 3rd down.
Really?
And now here is another interception.
Damn.
Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Smart dev, really. If he's not superstar, then who the hell is? Like, what?
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass.
To start? God damn.
Block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski. Maybe
shocking you had the first pick.
He's playing really well.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw.
Oh, come on! Hit in the middle, like got thrown out of a sack, and I literally threw it directly to the middle linebacker. Are you kidding?
Pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable.
I'm kind of worried that this guy's not going to be able to hit the 80-20 for running. I don't think he's ran the ball yet. I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to stitch Keaton. We're playing our game now. But it's like we're like almost at the end of the third, and I would be very shocked if he has more than. Oh no, he threw another pick. I'd be shocked if he had more than 3 runs. Yeah, it's not pretty.
Completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever
you got an X Factor corner at 29.
Maybe the backup quarterback.
Oh, because no one knows what the class is. Yeah, that's so stupid. Jesus. That's so dumb.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's like kind of like annoying to do actually. Like to be able to put it onto your own, like the saving it locally thing. I don't know.
Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense.
You and him, yeah. That's it. You show up as one of them.
But now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play.
It doesn't show who, luckily for him. What the oh my god. I came out in bunch quads and he was in man and there's just 100 people on one side of the field. Okay.
Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
I guess people wanted to go about their fucking evenings.
They get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the play.
Edge protector. The first one is kind of a wash.
To the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hope he ran the ball.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh my god, TJ Watt just threw him to the ground.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation. Growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
No, but route tech makes up for route tech makes up for not being fast. It really does. Cute army, anyone here?
And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half.
Yeah, one step ahead, basically. Add speed and, like, man routes, essentially.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now. Here's
they can't run against this guy. Good thing I have
him. They will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up the gain of 5.
Yeah, I mean it's weird. It's weird. It's not going to automatically cut people, but you won't be able to make any signings. Yeah, you won't be able to make any signings.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh 1st. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I don't know. I feel like he hasn't been as good this year. I'm not sure. I mean,
try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hi, Keller.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting
not to
to
resign,
the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Jesus. God. What a freak.
And the Steelers on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, he does that. He always does that. Holy.
They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him.
Okay, how's that not a touchdown? What?
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll come out in the pistol.
See ya.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, probably your best bet. He has some freaks in his secondary, and his D-line is not. I don't think he has any abilities on his D-line.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Freaks, you might say.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's cooking dinner for his family. I just saw that. What the fuck? I love how he knew that. No, honestly, I mean, they don't have abilities. I mean, there's some good stats there, but
this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one
unless,
reason, isn't it?
I mean, unless he got them in Super Bowl week, but I want to say that he did not. He's getting his runs in now. Oh my God, 4 rushes. There's 5 minutes left in the game. Oh no. I hope he gets them. Oh,
The
this one
opening
get in
play of the
trouble
drive
with
goes
Lane.
backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll drop to
Yeah.
throw. Look
Yeah,
left
exactly.
sideline, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
I'm gonna call man here. What man are we gonna call?
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
47 is the mic. Hey, pick your game up.
Yeah, how stupid is that? What?
He sets to fire
Oh, please
deep.
no. Ooh, good
And
spot.
unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot.
Oh, for
but
Mike
it's gonna
Falk.
bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take
can only
over an
kick a
excellent
field
field
goal.
position.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's older, so maybe. 5 years! I sure.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Are you still watching my game, Sharp?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
don't suspend this man,
You wonder
please.
how much tread is left on those tires.
He's definitely gonna be under it. There's no shot he's not. He just had his 4th rush and there's 4 minutes left in the game.
As many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one.
Can I chew it? I don't even think I'm allowed to chew it here.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him.
I'm literally not
difficult
allowed.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Gain on the play.
I mean, I am, obviously, but...
Down.
And I can only kick a field goal on this. Yeah. Hey, I actually had an okay passing game.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they're going to get him down.
I can't run it all.
First, as he can only get this to about the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Jeez, such a crackhead, dude.
A 36-yard attempt.
Yeah.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will just
He uses
add
them,
3 more to
yeah,
lead his
with the
all
orange
way
pants.
man. So
He uses
it's
them
3
every
points,
single
and that
game.
brings this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points. It just widens it out, as you said.
Did you see the dot and I formed tight on the 1 yard line? I ran 1st and 2nd. I couldn't get in. I had 21 rushes for 37 yards. So I ran like mesh and just swat around the corner and from the 1 yard line.
Miami as they get set to start the
There's-
drive.
yeah.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise.
Oh
And
my
Steeler
God, TJ
pressure
Watt.
Too much here. He's going down.
Dude, he's not running. He's not gonna run.
And that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Yeah, I could see that because Tua's like, I don't know. I think he'll make bad decisions, but
Well, they're in some hot
Yeah.
water now. After that sack, it's 2nd
Yeah.
and 21.
plus it out. Tua's probably not amazing under pressure or anything. Yeah.
And he coughs up the football
Oh my
near
God,
his
I
own
almost-
goal line.
TJ Watt almost got an auto scoop 6, and I would have gotten suspended. That's not fucking
the
cool, man.
defense got it. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change.
I literally wouldn't have been able to. Like, I tried so hard to not let him.
And try and stop an offense who
Jesus.
has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Oh,
Good news,
he's not.
they
He
kept
still
the
doesn't
ball.
run.
Bad
He's so
news, it's
fucked.
3rd and long. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he gets up
Dolphins.
near the 25.
23 passes and 4 runs.
Going out of
I'm not
bounds.
sure.
Well, they'll get 15, but
Feels like
that
it would
won't
not
nearly
be.
enough.
Yeah.
It's 4th down.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but he's coming out to spread Y flex on 4th and 11, so I think we know what's happening here. I mean, for his sake, he
Gonna go
should.
for it here on 4th down. So
Yeah,
trailing here in the last
I hate
quarter.
when
Let's
someone
see
would
how
do
this
that.
plays out.
Oh god, he's actually gonna pass, isn't he? Oh no, he did it.
Gotta try it here. He's back.
Oh my
to
god, he got a
throw.
first down.
He's got his
Actually,
man on
that's
the
good.
crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route.
Yeah, a lot
And he's out of
of
bounds just before the
concepts out
midfield
there.
stripe at the 49.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and this time he's able to take
he doesn't
it down
have.
to the 42.
He doesn't. What does he have with inside stuff? Don't think he has abilities on his line. He might have him in a linebacker.
As we welcome you back in, operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get your 4th sack, please.
Back to throw again.
Superstar dude he drafted. Okay. Surely he's. I'm just gonna kneel. Surely he's not gonna call timeouts, right?
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a league,
Bring in the Kyle Trask just to kneel. This is the trigger bullshit.
Hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
I'm one really bullying Yet league. Get it over with. You're probably gonna win your division. And I have you third on. Have you like 3rd or 4th on my power rankings.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were